Ghosts. Are they real? A good portion of the population believes that they are. Now here at the Geek Legion of Doom, we review a lot of kind of supernatural horror films and dramas and things like that. So it only stands to reason that I have kind of an interest in the sort of the supernatural world. Now for a long time, I was pretty skeptical about everything, but I did have an encounter a few years ago, which I'll tell you about in just a second. But the point of this video is I really want to kind of have a place where we can kind of share experiences. So what I'm asking is essentially a Geek Legion of Doom open tag challenge to all you guys, for you to tell us and the world what experience you've had. So what I'm asking for you guys to do is to create some kind of video response, basically just describing if you've had a kind of paranormal experience, what has actually happened, and just leave it in the comments section, and hopefully we can kind of have a bit of a catalogue of kind of strange unexplained stories that we can all obviously share and enjoy. Now there's been many sort of ghost stories throughout the kind of years, and obviously we've seen a lot of apparent found footage films and of real sightings of ghosts right here on YouTube, but I'm not necessarily asking for video footage, just a description of what's actually happened and what happened to you and how it affected you and maybe changed your kind of ideas about the paranormal world. And like I said, I've actually had a paranormal experience, although it was relatively minor compared to, I would imagine, a lot of yours. And I've always been pretty skeptical, despite the fact that I am a big horror movie fan. I'd never really put much faith in things unless I can sort of see it with my own two eyes. So to give you a bit of context, I used to live in quite an old house, and it was basically a house that was converted into two flats, and I used to live on the kind of the upper floor, and it was about 200 years old. And I'd lived there for a number of years without nothing really happening, but I'd heard that there had been someone who had died previously in the house, kind of like 10 or so years ago. And then one night something actually happened. So one night I went to bed just like any other. Now I actually used my phone as my alarm clock. I just got into bed and I thought, oh, I better just check it, just to make sure I've set my alarm properly. All of a sudden I heard the word hello, clear as day. There was no mistaking this was an actual someone saying hello. So I got up looking around, thinking initially it might have been a burglar. So I got up listening to see if I could hear any footsteps or any other kind of noises, but there was nothing. And as I stood there listening, I thought, why would a burglar say hello? I continued to listen to hear if I could hear anything else, but it was complete silence. All of a sudden I got really cold, and the sort of feeling of dread sort of came over me. However, being a man, 10 minutes later I completely forgotten about it and was fast asleep. So as you can tell, my story wasn't particularly descriptive or too exciting, to be quite honest, and it could well have been just my imagination. I'm completely open to the fact that it could well have been, but it kind of happened quite quick. So who knows? Anyway, what I want to hear is your stories, and hopefully yours is maybe a little bit more exciting than mine. So please leave a video response in the comment section so everyone can kind of listen to it, and if you haven't got a video response or you simply haven't had an experience, please leave a comment and tell me what you think about the kind of, do ghosts exist, are there kind of paranormal forces in this world, and you know, hopefully we can get a bit of discussion going. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.